In this week's Higher Ed Highlights, ODHE's Rapids program took center stage during a recent event in Knox County. Governor Mike DeWine, Lieutenant Governor Jon Husted, and Chancellor Randy Gardner were among the guests at Central Ohio Technical College's Knox campus on Ash Wednesday, where the governor announced the latest round of Rapids grant funding to colleges and universities across the state. Rapids stands for Regionally Aligned Priorities in Delivering Skills, and campuses use Rapids funding to purchase state-of-the-art equipment for education and training programs specific to regional workforce needs. This round of statewide awards totals $8 million, and the Central Ohio region, of which COTC is a part, will receive $975,000 to develop talent in the healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and autonomous vehicle technology fields. COTC's grant will enhance the learning experience of its healthcare students.
Among today's grant recipients is, of course, the Central Ohio Technical College, which will receive more than $161,000 to purchase 2 tables that will allow students to perform virtual dissections and visualize anatomy as if on a real cutout.
Lieutenant Governor Husted said the need for a talented workforce comes up more often than any other issue during their travels around the state. Equipment purchased with Rapids funding is often shared among campuses, and regional business partners are involved in the application process. Chancellor Gardner cited both as the positives of the Rapids program.
I really like the Rapids program because it doesn't just suggest, but it requires collaboration between the business community, employers, the higher education, community leadership. It's a required part of the RFP process.
The equipment purchased with COTC's award will also be used by students at the Knox County Career Center, and the Chancellor and members of his team began their visit to the region with a stop there, learning about the Career Center's adult education and Aspire programs. Also last week, members of ODHE's Articulation and Transfer team were at Capital University for a workshop on developing an inclusive transfer culture among public and private campuses. Among the workshop leaders were Capital's Provost Jody Fournier and Randy Smith, Vice Provost for Academic Programs at The Ohio State University.
So today we're hoping to share some promising practices, develop additional partnerships and collaboration to enhance the transfer student experience, to improve their experience and process going from one institution to another.
Randy Smith said the work the public institutions have done with regard to credit transfer can be applied to the private campuses as a way to provide even more help to students.
And we know now that our private institution colleagues need and want to be a part of this as well. And so I think using the same kind of approach that we've used over the last 30 years or so to get where we are will help us move forward.
Look for Higher Ed highlights on the Ohio Department of Higher Education's YouTube page and through our Facebook page and Twitter feed, and check out our website at ohiohighered.org. Thank you for watching, and come back next week for another round of Higher Ed highlights.